Yo, peace, blessings, much respect, much love. It's your boy, the Ghetto Guru, aka Shango, coming back with another spiritual message. Um, the energy right now just feels so great, y'all. Like it feels so great. Like the weather out here, I don't know where y'all at, but in NYC is like 83 degrees right now. It just feel like summer. It just feel like renewal. Everything feels new. But I don't even want to hold y'all too long. I want to get straight into the message because I got a dream channeling that I had last night, and it's so powerful, y'all. So before I forget everything, let me just jump straight into it, right? So lately I was telling y'all, like, as we continue, all of us, not just me, as we continue to keep getting closer to our breakthrough and we continue to keep staying focused on the path and the journey that we on, and God, the universe, and our ancestor has us on, there's going to be a lot of more opposition that you're going to be noticing lately. I know me personally, as I continue to keep on doing my content and keep on moving through the trials and tribulations and the obstacles set on the path and the little pitfalls that make us all fall back into old habits and just to get unfocused. There's been a lot of people coming with a lot of slick games, a lot of deceiving ways, a lot of conning ways, and a lot of trickery, and they're trying to come and deter you off the path. And I'm like, wow. So yesterday, somebody left a comment on one of my YouTube videos and stuff, and it was a positive one, so I gave them some positive feedback. But of course, and a lot of times we think we think it is the devilish energy that gets into people to come on our path to throw us off because their vessel is weak. But sometimes it's also God as well testing us to see how much our faith and how much our resilience got built up to see if we're ready for that big breakthrough that's coming. So after that positive comment, of course, 20, 30 minutes later on, somebody comes with a negative comment. So I read the comment, and the first 4 or 5 words in the sentence, I seen it. I said, oh, that's some hating immediately because my intuition is on point. So immediately I was like, that's some hating stuff. I didn't even read the whole paragraph, deleted it. So while I was sitting there, I'm like, wow, if that was years ago, I would have reflected on that. I would have let that infiltrate my mind. I would let it throw me off. I would let it deter me and take me off my path for doing what I was supposed to doing on my journey and on my purpose. So I was giving myself props, like, wow, like you really handled that well. Like before, if that was years ago, that would have got in your head. That would have made you start overthinking about how you should move, how you should put your content out, what you should say. And you was like, man, F what they talking about. I gotta stay focused. They on some hating stuff, and I already seen it because what they said in the message was exactly what I was telling people in the video about quieting the outside noise. And here they come, boop, doing exactly what I said in the video. So I laughed. And when I was saying that to myself, like, yo, you handled that very well. You did a great job. And all I heard was God say, yo, get ready because where I'm taking you and where I'm taking the rest of y'all out there, it's going to be more of that because people is going to be pissed off when they see how much we about to bless you. And it's not just me, y'all. This message for y'all too. Stay focused, and if you've been having opposition a lot lately and people been coming out of nowhere and you've been like, yo, what's up with everybody? Why they getting mad? Because I'm focused and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm only doing what God, the universe, and the ancestors told me to do. That's because, just like the title of this video, people only throw stones when you're on the throne. You heard what I'm saying? People only throw stones when you're on the throne. A lot of people is mad and they wish that they could be in your position, wish that they had your talents, wish that they had your abilities, wish that they had your mindset. You're so unique that it makes people so mad that they can't find their own uniqueness. Thank you, God. They so thrown off that you're so different. You're so into you. You're so focused on you. You ain't worried about hating on nobody else. You focus on what God told you to do. The universe told you to do. Your ancestors told you to do. And people is pissed and they always try to come on your path, slithering like a snake, and try to put something in your mind and throw you off to have you bring yourself down to their level. And we ain't doing that. Nah, devil. Get out of here, devil. We ain't doing that. So, boom. So that's what I was saying. So let me get right into the dream. So I went to sleep. So I'm in this dream. I'm in the dream. So I'm somewhere outside. I'm like, what am I doing outside? And I see like it was a parked car somewhere. And I was with these 2 people, but I really didn't know who they were, but they felt familiar in spirit. So somebody was complaining they had like a white car and they was like trying to make a big issue over the parking space, but it was mad parking space left. So I'm like, why are they making an issue? Their car's already parked, but it's mad space already. But they just was acting like, oh, you need to make space for the car. You need to move your car. So the 2 people I was with was like, don't worry about it. We gonna make space, whatever. Don't even worry about it. So I went with them in the car. It was a man and a woman. And it was darker tones, so they went to the car, went to the back of the car, sitting in the back. So they moved their car back from the person that was complaining with the white car. So they moved their car, and it was mad space. So they moved their car down the hill a little more, and we was parked and stuff but we still sitting in the car. So I'm sitting there in the back and they in the front. So the lady's on the right side of the car and the guys is in the driver's seat. So out of nowhere, whatever, the lady was like, yo, let's move a little further down. So she was trying to drive, but she still was sitting on the right side. And in America, the steering wheel was on the left. So it was weird. She was controlling it somehow from her seat, trying to reach over. And somehow the car went into another car and she just went through it. So I'm in the back like, yo, what you doing? So the guy was like, yo, you see what I'm saying? Why I said, let me drive? Don't worry about it. Let me do it. So the guy took control of the wheel. He just started driving. So he turned and started driving on the street. So we started accelerating. I'm talking about we started going fast. And I'm in the back like, yo, what you doing? Like, we just going fast. Like, vroom, vroom. He driving crazy. He driving through gates. But it was so funny because everything he was driving through, we wasn't getting hurt. The car wasn't getting hurt. It was like he was just going through everything, like move out my way, like bumper cars, like move, move, move. He was just driving, and he was calm. And I'm in the back like, yo, what you doing? I'm bugging him like, yo, what the fuck is going on? They about to kill me. What you doing? So I'm like, yo, they just calm, driving. We went into some crazy territory, like boom, by the water. He driving through the gates, boom, boom. Next thing I know, he went up. The car was about to go like over some land, just like that car. Thank you. Car is a sound just like that, accelerating. We went into some land, it jumped over, boom, into the air. I'm like, yo, what you doing? Boom, the car just come back down and lands, boom, but it landed safely. Like I said, everything that kept happening, the car was safe. So it was crazy. So he's still driving. I'm still going crazy in the back, like, yo, I'm praying. I'm like, yo, God, please get me out of this. Yo, what's going on? They just sitting there calm, just driving. He driving, boom, boom, boom. So it comes to this water part. So it was like a big body of water. So I'm like, yo, what he about to do? So he's like, yo, hold on. So the car, I'm like, what you about to do? He's like, I'm about to drive over the water, just chill. I'm like, oh, snap. So the car started, boom. As soon as we got over to the water, it went back flying in the air. So I'm in the air, I'm got my eyes closed. I'm like, oh God, please don't let it land in the water. Please, I can't die. I want to die. So they just calm, and I got my eyes closed, and I'm like, and the guy's like, where you going? He's like, we're going to Jersey. Don't worry about it. And we just driving in the air. But the car never came down over the water. It was just flying. And after a while, I was like, yo, why we ain't, my eyes are closed. I'm like, why we ain't falling in the water yet? But we still was flying in the air. The car was flying, the car was just flying. So before I knew, I woke back up. So I was like, all right. So I'm trying to figure out what was this dream. Like, and they always say, pay attention to how you feel when you wake up from a dream or a vision and stuff like that when you're in the astral realm. So I didn't feel bad because the sun, like I said, it was 83 degrees. The sun was shining. I felt good. So I just felt this feeling of like energy, like something good was coming. But for all of us, so I'm like, what is that? So I try to get more insight throughout the day. And as I was in the shower praying and stuff, I heard God saying, yo, right now, God was saying that, yo, that was you. Because remember, we got femininity and the masculinity. The femininity is from what you get from your mother, and the masculinity is what you get from your father. The masculine side on your body is you doing, putting in work, going after things, going after your goals. But the feminine is being relaxed, being in your divine power, chilling and learning how to receive instead of doing. So that's why when the lady was trying to drive, it was going crazy and crashing into stuff, and the guy said, don't worry about it, let me take over. That was God saying to you, yo, right now, y'all need to just chill out and be in your feminine energy and learn how to receive. Because a lot of times in the Matrix, they're always teaching us to do, work, go hard, and we be killing ourselves. And right now, like I told you in the last video, we are moving into things that are accelerating at a faster pace. Things are going to manifest at a faster pace. If you've been putting in your work, if you've been praying, if you've been meditating, if you've been getting rid of toxic ways, toxic people, toxic situations, God is telling you to relax. You don't have to do no more. You don't have to go too hard. Just listen to when I tell you to move. Let me drive, and you just relax. That's why I was going crazy in the back, like, yo, what y'all doing? Going crazy. But nothing happened to me. Nothing happened to the car. That's why the guy was like, yo, relax. Like, just bugging. Like, that's God. God be having the steering wheel. We be like, yo, God, when God be cutting off people from my life, making stuff happen, and we like, yo, what's going on? God be laughing like, yo, would you just chill out, man? Trust me, I got this. Let me just drive. Just chill out. Just sit in the back and put your seatbelt on. Thank you. That's another thing. God was telling me in that thing also, it's time for us to strap in our seatbelts and relax because we about to accelerate. That's why the car was flying like that in the air like that, because it's him driving. And it's time for us to be in our feminine energy of receiving. It's time for us to relax and receive. We can manifest without doing too much. We can receive and all that stuff without having to do too much anymore. Because if you've been putting in the work, God is bringing that blessing and that breakthrough faster than what you think. And right now, because that's another thing. Thank you, God. Because we changed our mindsets, because that's another thing I looked up when I looked up the meaning of a flying car, saying getting over obstacles, not letting the negative things get to you as much, getting over those hurdles. So I said, that makes sense because of everything I was saying. People lately was trying to get in my head with coming with negativity, and all I heard was that's where the phrase of people only throw stones when you're on your throne, because instead of us thinking like, why everybody always trying to attack me, why they always trying to do this, and why they always trying to come at me and hating and stuff, instead of worrying about that, change your perspective and say, I must really be that dude, or I must really be that girl that people always trying to come on my path and take me off, or take me off it, or try to get in my head, or saying some hating stuff, or giving backhanded compliments. Instead of saying why they doing that, embrace it and be like, damn, I must really be in your head like that. And when you do that, that gives you fuel. Thank you, God. That's why the car was going fast like that, because the haters are used as fuel. They don't realize that when they do that stuff, all they doing is making us go harder. All they doing is giving us more power. All they doing is feeding us up. Just like Mario, all you doing is make me eat all those stones you doing. I'm eating them, and I'm getting bigger and bigger and stronger and stronger. And I'm going harder and harder. And I'm gonna shine more. I'm gonna glow more, and I'm gonna do everything even more at a higher level. Because when God see you doing that, they're like, you gonna do that to my chosen one? You gonna do that to the one I got on my path that's working for me? The ancestors in the universe don't play that. And when they see people doing that, they're gonna bless you more in front of their face. They're gonna accelerate you more in front of their face. And they're gonna have you flying over all type of trials and tribulations and soaring in the air. That's why the car is flying like that over water. Because right now you are accelerating to a bigger place at a faster pace, more and quicker than you thought you was gonna get there. So strap your seatbelts on and hold on tight, because right now it's going down, y'all. I'm telling y'all. So clap it up for yourself. I'm proud of y'all. If anybody ain't tell y'all, I'm here to congratulate y'all. If anybody's been coming at y'all lately and stuff like that, I'm here to tell you that you being resilient. You built up that armor of God. You built it up to the point where that stuff don't affect you no more. It don't infiltrate your mind no more. It don't make you second guess yourself no more. If anything, you laugh and be like, I got you. I'm in your head. Because for you to take the time out to do that, you let me know that I'm in your head. And you let me know that I'm closer to my breakthrough. Because like I said, when you close to the goal, that's when when the little devil get into the weaker vessel people to come on your path and try to throw you off, to say stuff, to do stuff, to have you be like, what's that? Or make you second guess what you're doing. Nah, it ain't working no more. So we are in the right spot. And I'm telling y'all, I'm proud of y'all for fighting and being resilient. So if anybody's been doing that to you lately, you're in the right place. I'm telling you, because people don't throw stones at nobody that's not sitting on the throne. They're not worried. They don't throw stones at nobody that's not worth taking down. So if anybody doing that, you are on the right path, and you are that dude and you are that girl. Because nobody's gonna take time out to do that to nobody that's not worth it. So I'm telling you right now, strap your seatbelts on, get ready, and relax in your feminine energy. You don't have to go hard on the masculine and work hard. You don't have to do that. Relax, do some self-care, do your prayer, do your meditation, do your creating, do all that stuff. Feed your feminine side, get all that. Cook yourself a meal with self-love, all that stuff. Do all that stuff, because when you do that, that's when stuff manifests, and that's when stuff come knocking literally on your door. Literally. That's when you walking outside and stuff is literally handed to you, because you deserve it. Because they seen all the work you've been putting in, and it's time for you to receive. So really get to it, relax. I'm telling you, because you about to accelerate right now at a high speed right now. It's not just me. This is a message for y'all. And like I keep telling y'all, people only throw stones when you're on the throne. Oh, thank you, God. That's another message I want to remember. I want to remember to tell you. People are only mad because they're not even considered a worthy enemy. Yet, they're not even considered a worthy friend, because they're going to backstab you. They're not even considered a worthy enemy. So when they come and they try to do all that stuff and throw you off your path, we just look at it like, whatever, brush it to the side, because they're not getting the reaction. So that throws them off, because they don't realize that it's making you stronger. It's making you go harder. It's making you laugh and be like, damn, I must really be in your head, and I'm doing the right thing. So let me continue to keep on making them mad. Let me continue to keep on making them pissed, because they mad because they don't have that energy. They don't have that uniqueness. They don't have that will. They don't have that dedication, and they don't have that drive. Thank you, God. Just like in the car to drive, they don't have that drive to go hard like you're doing in life, to stay committed to the goal like you are. So remember that. These people not even considered a worthy enemy. They wish we would beef with them. They wish we would respond back to them. They wish we would go back and forth with them to prove ourselves. We're not doing that no more. Back in the day, we might have did that, but not no more. So, yo, just keep doing your thing, man. So, peace and blessings, much respect. I just want to look at the time. Peace and blessings, much respect to y'all, man. I love y'all. Keep doing your thing. And like I always say, whether we jog, whether we run, whether we sprint or crawl, because life is that hard sometimes. We can't run, we can't jog, we can't sprint. Only thing we can do is crawl to that destination. But like I always say, somehow, some way, we got to get to our destination someday. So peace and blessings, much respect, much love. I love y'all. Stay goal-oriented, stay focused, keep doing your thing. Never let the haters see you sweat and never let them get you down. Until the next topic, peace.